Hey, I'm Jacob. You may or may not know, but I'm spending a lot of time lately just reinventing the wheel, finding stuff they find interesting and spend some time building my own stuff. Why not? So I was scrolling Twitter today and I found out this really interesting number animation from this guy. He's suggested to take a look at because he's sharing a lot of interesting stuff. He's learning frame of motion, so there's a lot of sharing involved. But yeah, found this really interesting. Why? Because I'm susceptible of forgetting what I'm doing. So I usually try to like write something on a floating note or a post-it or something I know I constantly look at. This is because I get so interested in the side quest of things, so I start doing something and a question pop in my mind and I go down the rabbit hole and yeah, the hour passes and I done little progress to my main task. So I found myself writing down what I'm doing in this moment and it really works wonder for me. And this is why something like Pomodoro technique and things that work for me because it focused me on a single thing at a time and I feel okay saying okay, there's something that popped in my mind, I just write it down and move it away for as long as the time is running. But also I found myself that not just count down but count up really work well for me because I see that I can be in a very focused state and I don't like the timer to ring or things like that or just the timer going to zero and not knowing exactly how much time passed. So I like the idea of a count up. So I want to build with this aesthetic. So everything started because I really like the aesthetic of this thing. So I want to build a desktop application that is going to be like an always on top kind of application. And I want to have the style and I want this to be a timer up. So a count up. So that I can like say write just something like the task I'm doing at the moment and the time goes up and I find it nice that I can see like hey, I've done 30 minutes of focus already, I can go to 45 to 1 hour, yeah, of course, why not? So you somehow it pumps you to uh, to see it going up as progress instead of going down. So I'm gonna let's draw a bit the architecture of what I want to do. So basically, a link to these are the guide, super cool stuff, and this is where I'm getting inspiration from. Uh, Also, I really like this. Maybe we can do something like a counter of distraction. Every time we get distracted, we can like press something, and we can see like a distraction that happen over time. I really like the everything about this, how clean it is, the font, the contrast, everything. But so let's say I'm doing something like that. Oh, okay. This is just a reference. I want to do everything that is related to desktop application in Tauri. Tauri is kind of Electron, so it's a way to package and run desktop application that uses web technology as a front end. In this case, we're gonna use React and Tailwind, and we're gonna use Remix as a router, which is basically React router with some utilities. It is made by the same people of Rocket Router, Ryan Florence and Michael Jackson. So yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, we also gonna use this amazing component, preview component for the number that like this one. Yeah, it's a super cool way of doing numbers, which is based on frame motion, React based animation library. So let's get started. Let's create a new remix project. Okay, let's do to coding. I want PM create remix latency. Yes, let's maybe bump it a bit. Let's call it count up. No, like focus desktop. Yes. Let's put some music for myself. I like it in the background. Listen to some Kraftwerk. Okay, so code focus desktop. Okay, I have a similar named project. Okay, let's zoom in a bit, zoom in out a bit. This should be good enough, yeah, for... Okay, let's move myself up here. I don't care about this. Okay. This is basically just a remix application. Okay, so we can open it, just a remix application. I want to run it as a I call it as a desktop application. So first I'm gonna do SSR false. What it does is disable the node part of remix. So it's just bundle a single page application. So this is important because we don't want to ship the actual Node.js server. We just want to ship the Rust packaged binary that uses this website as the front end. So let's add Tauri. Yeah, integrate in the existing part. Exactly what I was looking for. PM, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's see what's changed. Okay, I just added the dependency. Okay, I got to run it to init. Focus text is okay. This is okay. Where is your web asset located? Is in build/client. This is a separation that does remix, separate the client and server bundles that way. 5173. It got me ages to freaking remember the remix port, and I found out is a mnemonic of Vite, like V-R-E-T. Yeti. So crazy. This is okay, but I want to be PM dev. This is going to be PM build. And yeah, a lot of things got added. This is okay. Ignore the target, which is the folder where the compiled artifact of the for Rust project goes. This is just sample stuff. This is the cargo.toml is the equivalent of a packages for Rust. This is a really important file. This is the configuration file for Tauri. This is just some random icon, blah, blah, blah. We don't care. And we forgot okay, yeah, this super. Oh no, I just saw it. This is the configuration for everything that is Tauri related to global configuration. Okay, this is, as you can see, is super simple Rust file. Just initializing a Rust application with default argument and just run it there literally no configuration other than what is in the Tauri config file. And to be honest, I don't think I'm gonna touch much of Rust at the moment. Mostly, maybe later when I want to sync, maybe statistics and this kind of things. But for now, it's mostly front end stuff. Okay, so I might even just create and push the project as open source. Why not? So, how do we run it? Let's do Tauri dev. Yes, exactly. P. Whenever I use P is just an alias for PNPM, like alias P PNPM. Yeah, P Tauri.dev. What happens is going to first it's going to build our application, and it's going to use the dev server because we use in Tauri dev. When you package the application, it's going to use how does it even know about the project, because we told it during the init before build and before dev. These are the command that Tauri is going to use itself. So as you can see, I just come on. There are some freaking Vim plugin that got a bit confusing due to how can I say? I have a configuration conflict going on. So there are some plugins that are continuously creating problem to me. So I hope it is not going to be a problem during the recording, but we will see. Okay, so yeah, as you've seen, this is our website, and we can also open it like with the development server, but now it's using Tauri to create the desktop part. You can see we can it's a desktop application. We can it has its own icon, its own place in the dock, in the recent application. We can do stuff with the menu bar, etc. But this is not what we're gonna do now. So let's just try to make it a bit smaller. I don't want it to be resizable. I want it to be like a little square. Maybe it's even too big. I want it to be always on top. True. Because I want something that is always on top. It might be nice to have like something like this, but if I remove the focus, it's become like super small or something like that, and when I hover it becomes bigger. And this is probably the kind of UX that I'm looking for. I'm not sure if I want it to be like a menu bar. I don't usually like it. I prefer something on a corner that is constantly showing, and when I hover gets bigger. We will see. 300 seems still too big to me. Whenever I change the Tauri configuration, it's going to do a lot of stuff and recompiling, so it's not super fast, but it's not something you usually do very often. Okay, I actually quite like it. Later, I'm gonna remove the title bar and make it nicer, but then for now let's just stay that way. Okay, remove everything that is not important. This is not important. Okay, let's make a mocked version of our timer for now. I want it to I'm gonna center it. So okay, let's do a BG red 300 for debugging. So I want it to be centered. So let's do I'm using Tailwind. So with full. This is not necessary. Item center, justify center, big screen. Absolutely perfect. 100 VH, so I don't have to set the HTML and body to 100%. This is the outer things for us, so it's okay. Okay, do we want also the seconds? Maybe as a setting, but I think it's too distracting. Okay, for the time being, I just do a font mono. Okay, let's make the let's install this from motion number. We add motion number. I've done some experiment trying to make this work. Why? This component is super cool, but it's not made for time. It's not made for dates, and I was going crazy. I was like trying all kind of weird formatting, try to patch the library, I tried to fork the library and do the changes I needed, but it was pretty much, I was changing too much. And damn it, all I wanted was an hour, a minute and a second, and a column in between. It was super I couldn't make it work. Then I got the realization, aha! I just need multiple numbers, and I can put the column myself. Because yeah, why not? Whenever the second number goes to 60, I just increase the first number. So let's create a components less timer dot yes, this FC is a snippet I made myself through VS Code that prefill the component name with the file name. How does it work? Snippet, configure snippet, type script director, fc, fc, and is, yeah, if you use a tm finite base, there are a bunch of other things that they can change the casing and stuff, but yeah, that's cool. So this is going to be timer. Why are you not working? Export function timer. I don't know what's going on. But just to start everything, just in case. It's probably something stupid. Okay, it's just working. Okay, we got the timer. Let's go see from okay. Okay, value, yeah, let's say 1000. Why do on earth is getting broken? Yeah, for some reason it's not liking this file. Why? I don't know, looks like something is breaking. I don't want to run this over all the time for a change. What the hell? So let's go back to my timer. Okay, this is showing these comment before this, let's remove this, let's remove that. Okay, and as you can see, this is really cool because it handles the changes this way. This is, as I say, it does not handle date, so how can I fix it? Ta-da! Super easy! Okay, 23 minus and scala, and let's font 3 per Excel. Yeah, is this correct or text 3 per Excel? Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, it wasn't. Oh no, okay, it just worked. Fantastic. So yeah, let's have a flex. Fantastic. But we got a problem about I want this to be padded. When I was looking at the source code of the library when I was working it to make it work, I found out there is a lot of nice stuff, so, like minimum integer digit, which is 2, and let's the same. This is probably going to be the same for both. So let's just have let's have it outside so it does not recompute it on every render. And const format. Let's move this format. I want this to be typed, so I can type it as component props of type of num exactly. This is super cool when you need something like type of button, HTML button, etc. Yeah, I've got all of it. So it's working. Like let's see, I am like 58, 89, oops, 89, and okay, it's broken because it doesn't have 0, 0, but it's not a problem. Okay, let's start with just making it work. The easiest solution will be to have two separate states, but it's not right because it's gonna be pretty painful later on. So we just no, come on, let's do it the bad way and fix it later. So US is a state, it's a snippet. Let's do second. Set second. Oh, I didn't want it, but Super Maven working for me. Prefer this to be imported like that. The second is going to be seconds. Okay, let's prefer to do this stuff by hand. So use effect. So cost interval, set interval. Yep, exactly. And let's have it run every second. Okay, bear in mind, this is a bad way to create a timer. Why? because whenever you set a set interval to 1000, it doesn't mean that it's going to run every 1000 milliseconds. It's going to say, I'm not going to schedule this before 1000 millisecond elapse. So when the second passes, if you're busy doing something else, something synchronous, this is not going to trigger immediately. So it can happen then every second. You're not really waiting for a second, but maybe a second and 10 milliseconds, a second and 200 milliseconds if you were doing, I don't know, a strange while loop in the meantime. So this is going to be a drift that is adding up all the time. So the better solution will be like, I don't know, let's say every 700 or 500, and calculate with a precise time, calculating the drift, the difference between now and the second. But we don't care about super precision at the moment. So we're gonna return, yep. Look, it's already kind of working. Let's set the hours. No, sorry. Okay, I need this later, so it's okay. So minutes. Set minutes. And this is going to be the value of this. And what happens? So if second is 59 exactly, I mean, it's not even that bad. It's not even that bad. So every second is going to no, this is bad. Yeah, this is really bad because of it. This is the reason why it's bad. Because we're gonna set it and we're gonna re-trigger again, and it's going to be a pain in the ass to handle, especially when we add the things about the minutes. Let's do under a second just to make it go faster, and we can see that I think it's working. So first off, why is like that now? We lost the background. What the hell? Okay. Sometimes when we're working with Tauri, if something weird happens, just restart the server. There's so much going on. It's rare, but yeah. Especially because the automated replacement on... Oh, yeah. The automated replacement of remixer sometimes just fuck up. On a browser, you just command there. But I'm not sure if command there works here. No, it doesn't. So, yeah, this is working kind of the way we wanted. But we can fix this later to make it better. With a use reducer to make it much better. We'll do it later. And we can also do if minutes equal 59, we're gonna set the if the second, 59 seconds, we can say this, set minutes to 0 and increase the hour, set hour. Okay. Let's add the hours. Okay, as you can see, it's actually pretty cool. I really like the way it works. I don't I don't think I'm gonna, as I said, I don't think I'm gonna use the show all the time the second, as it can get pretty distracting. But we got this working. So cool. Let's go back to the let me enable Twitter again. I'm using this app Jomo to block Twitter after some time, because I've got the habit of okay, in random moment I just command X and go just make it, oh, it's blocked. Okay, it was like that. Let's go back. Okay, it's not really simple, to be honest, to do something as good as this, because one of the reasons it's really good is the contrast between the background and the outside part, but we don't have this. Maybe we can have a border and a padding, but I don't know, feels a bit lame. I'd actually think that I want it to be even smaller. Let's do a yeah, hot modular placement again. Does mess. Tauri config is under too small. Yeah, definitely too small. But yeah, to be honest, I don't even need to be a square. Doesn't make sense anymore. Yeah. I can have like some controls and some things that come out as pop-ups. Why not? Yeah. So let's try something even more extreme. Let's go 80 and 30. Okay, maybe this is too extreme, but for the time being, it's okay. I prefer not to have too much stuff here. I prefer like I click and something pop-ups. I have no idea how to do it with Tauri, so we're gonna find that together. Let's remove this, and yeah, I think we can also make it smaller, or okay, this is okay. Yeah, but maybe a little bit of padding. No, it's not. It doesn't have enough space. So I want something in between. So what is this? Is 1.5, and this is 1.25. And it's like RAM. Okay, so 1.35 RAM. I already forgot the 2 per pixel. What was? Okay, let's see. Yeah, so something like that, something in between. 2 per pixel. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I guess it's time to remove. So. Decoration, no, the decoration false. Okay, decoration false, but okay, because the height was considering this, so it is like, yeah, it's 80. So yeah, this can become like 70. Okay, there's a problem. We no longer have a way to drag the thing, but Tauri has a data attribute that you can put somewhere. Let's do it this way. Let's do something that is don't have children, but Vigeret 600, age 5. How much is 5? Yeah. Why it's not showing? Oh, well, maybe with full. Oh, because this is flexing. But I don't want you to get space from the timer. So let's just make it absolute. And so top 0 left 0. Is this enough? Is with 100% still necessary? Maybe this is better. Yep. Okay, and this is where I want to put the magic. Tauri drug or something. Yeah, Tauri drug region. Anything that has this Tauri drug region. Let me restart the server. Becomes an handle to drag the application, but if I'm not mistaken, it doesn't. It's not enough. We need to change some permission, like allow list, like store. Yeah, Tauri allow list. Allow list. Oh yeah, Windows. Yeah. I need the specific permission for the Windows Store to dragging through. Yeah, it works, but it's freaking horrible. So what can we do? Yeah, we could make everything. Okay, let's try it this way. Instead of having this timer, I just make everything. But this causes a problem because I later on I want to set some button and stuff, and this makes it harder to handle. But yeah, let's not optimize problems we don't have yet. So let's try to insert 0. Does it work? Yeah, inset is basically yeah. For now, let's wrap this in pointer events none. So the click is not taken. I don't care about dragging this stuff anyway. Why is not working? Pointer events none. It should prevent being able. Okay, yeah. Yeah, what does insert is pretty much the same as saying top 0, left 0, right 0, bottom 0. So. Hey, in the meantime, I'm listening to music. What am I listening to? Just feeling tired. Techno stuff. Okay, so why the hell does still is selectable. So let's do it. It's not error because it's not correct. Let's put it below. So in the DOM, this comes first. This comes last. There is no index problems. So BG transparent. And this is our drag handle. For now, it's okay. For some reason, I'm still able to to select the text, but whatever. Okay. Let's restart. You know, the restarting is the solution for everything. Okay, it's good enough. Okay, now we want the border radius. Okay, the remix. Let's have the default Tailwind style. I usually prefer to call it global because I change stuff. Import global CSS. Okay, I'm gonna change stuff and the way Tailwind suggested. Change the file to like that. Layer, changing the base. No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to have like. No, okay. Let's do that. But each red 100 and also body. We're gonna want to do some experiments. Let's 400 and do 400. Okay, so as you can see, the body is taking the old color. If I command this is the HTML taking the old color. So if I use a border radius, like apply in this context makes using in a CSS file a Tailwind specifier. If it wasn't obvious already. Okay, to some key cases. Okay. Rounded is the one for border radius. Rounded. Let's go our core 3x XL. Okay, as you can see, this is okay. It's too much. LG. Okay. I need it to both, but let's go XL to both, and let's make the background transparent. Okay, now it's gonna take the component is gonna take like, let's see if this is correct, like BG red file on it. Okay, this is correct, but some other that is in the root. Oh, why is that? I expected this to be enough. Where is this coming from? BG transparent in the body. I expected it to be enough. Okay, maybe I got an idea. Transparent true. Okay. I don't really get why. Let me reveal. Yeah, it should work. Let me see the documentation. Okay, it might be some weird private stuff or changes these things. macOS private API to dealing with the layout. Hey, yeah, we got it. Okay, it was the macOS private API to allow the transparent things to work really transparency. There was a way like to have shadows, but yeah, let's think later about like shadows. Well, we got a lot of progress already. I mean, this is pretty much what we wanted. So let's go back to index, remove this. Oh, I mean, yeah, this might actually be like something like VGY 50% transparency. Let's see. That's cool. Let's go even more hardcore. Yeah, I'm not. Okay, let's do something like okay, but when over, let's go VGY 80% transparency. Absolutely love it. So the idea is to make it even smaller, like have it only have minutes and hours, and come here, and when I over is becomes bigger, show some buttons, and show also the seconds. But we are already 50 minutes in, so let's take something for a future episode. Thanks for spending time with me, and bye!